York City. It was very difficult. I don't want to talk too much because I'd like to hand it over to our panels, but we have extremely distinguished panel today. I'm going to let them all introduce themselves. We'll go right down the line here. And once you hear their stories, you'll know why we're all here together. Go ahead, Sujata.
Good morning. So it's such an honor to be here. My name is Sujata Gibson. I'm a civil rights lawyer and a part-time law professor at Cornell Law School, where I teach in the area of movement law. I've been a part of the, I guess you would say, the MAHA movement, and it was the medical freedom and other movements for a long, long time. And it is amazing to see how far we've come. It is amazing to see the synergies between medical freedom and soil regeneration and healthy food, all of the things that are going to make our nation thrive and make us all free, coming together. That is a powerful testament. But it's also, you know, we have a long way to go. So New York is kind of what I would say is ground zero for where the work is really, really still very intense. In New York, we had some of the most draconian lockdowns and vaccine mandates in the country. New York City imposed vaccine mandates on all workers in every sector, private and public, and made bizarre carve-outs here and there for like famous, you know, entertainers or ball players and their entourages. But the rest of the city was subject to these mandates, and outrageous religious discrimination and medical discrimination took place under those mandates. I represented thousands and still represent thousands of these workers, and I'm still fighting. We have gotten some victories. We were able to strike down the healthcare mandate, the COVID mandate for healthcare workers that was keeping 34,000 healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, and so forth, out of their jobs. We were able to get good. We were able to get, you know, important rulings protecting religious rights in New York City, and many, many cases we've won where workers are reinstated through orders, but New York City still hasn't let them come back to work. Today, we have thousands of the people who kept our city going through the darkest days of COVID, who picked up our trash, who fought our fires, you know, who kept our streets safe. They are still being kept out of work. Teachers, problem codes have been attached to their employment files. They can't get a job elsewhere. Their lives have been ruined, and I've seen the human toll up close. I've seen the firefighter who was working so hard for his family and had such a bright future ahead of him, and who got hurt fighting fires for people and saving people, now rendered homeless, struggling to get anybody to listen to him, even though there's a court order saying he's supposed to be back at work years ago. This is the state we're in New York, and they get an automatic stay on appeal, and these appeals go on for years. So we're winning some legal victories, but we need more. So I want to tie that in a little bit to movement law. You know, one of the things that I talk to my students about is that victories aren't really won in courtrooms. Courts play an important role, but victories come first from the streets and from the culture shifting. Courts don't really like to make new precedent. They like to follow the culture. And MAHA has made it. MAHA has done amazing things. Our culture is shifting. People are starting to understand that basic civil rights, basic rights to decide what happens to your own body, rights to be free of poisons, rights to, you know, have your religious beliefs respected, are important. But we have to keep up with those efforts. And part of what we need to do is keep storytelling, keep speaking to power, and keep seeking pressure that will help the courts understand how important it is to make this right. Because these workers have given us everything, and we owe it to them to fight for them. So I am so glad to be here today, and I'm going to hand it off to the actual workers to talk about what it's been like and what they think should happen. So
Thank you so much, Sujata. Thank you.